So to start off with, I'd like to introduce Madhavji. First of all, I want to know how you managed to achieve this many things. But he is, by profession, he's an integration director, as well as a formally trained and qualified Hindu Brahmin priest in both Apastamba and Patya schools of Sri Krishna Yajurved, which I don't know what that is, so you'll have to tell us. His voluntary positions include trustee of the United Kingdom Telugu Association. He's also National Executive Committee member and Vice President of the Hindu Forum of Britain, and he's also a school governor. And this is the bit that impresses me. He is fluent in German, Telugu, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, and this year he was the recipient of one of the 9 Jewels of Indian Culture Awards for outstanding achievement and excellence as a Hindu priest. So I'd now like to turn over to Madhavji, who will conduct the Ganesh Puja for us.
We'll do prarthana before I go into the explanation. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahatbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha Vidita Khila Shastra Sudha Jaladhe Mahitopanishad Kadhitarthanithe Hridaye Kalaye Vimalam Charanam Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam. Namaste everyone. Welcome to you all to this wonderful place where the justice gets upheld, and today we are going to do the Ganesh Puja. Last year when I was here, I think most of you are familiar why we do puja. I explained, correct? I mean, most of you are, I think, you remember why we do puja. We do puja, how we do adore and honor the other human the same way we do towards God, because for us, Hindus are famous for what? What is this called? What is this called? We call it as what? What is this?
Namaskar.
Namaskar, Namaste, correct? But there is a name for it. What is the name? No. It is in Sanskrit known as a Samprardhana. The gesture of it is called as Samprardhana. If you want to write it down, because you may not get to hear this. These are there in the real books. Samprardhana. So the gesture is called as Samprardhana, and Hindus, by looking at how this gesture is made, can recognize the person's attitude towards the other person. Attitude, by the way. Because this Samprardhana, which is known as Namaste, is of 4 categories. I'll tell you why it is connected to Ganesh Puja. Because, so it is actually four types of Samprardhana are there. This Namaste is called as Samprardhana. 4 types. If you go in front of a human and you do this is called as Prardhana. Namaste, we call it as Namaste. Prardhana means recognizing the divinity in you, I honor you. I recognize the divinity. You and me come together as one. We are one. Our divinity is the same. So that is why we actually 2 hands come together, and when these 2 hands are come together, they are actually, one hand stands for you, because you I say all the time, I just show the finger, you. So that you and me. So that you and me come together as Samprardhana. So this is called as Prardhana. And if I go in front of a person and I do this, it is called as Vinamita Mastaka. Mastaka, our Sanskrit teacher is here. Mastaka means head. Vinamita means bowing down the head like this. You have to touch your fingers to the heart. So when somebody is doing this, like this, Namaste, that means the person knows the other person. And not only knowing, but he is a dear person. He knows and he is actually extremely close to this person. So only to the friends and who are well-wishers, who we know, we do this. Touch the heart. When you are doing this Namaste, touch the heart. So this is called as Vinamita Mastaka. And when you go to the teachers, in front of the teachers, if suppose Dhruv is almost a teacher now because he's been teaching and Gita. If somebody goes in front of and Dhruv, I really, really adore you for what you do and I really have great respect for you, then you need to do this. You know, really, I mean, I'm not just write it down and then ask, actually, Madhavji said this, is this correct? I'm actually not, I'm bringing the oldest pearls from our wisdom, how we do it, you know, we do this. This is called as a dhyana. To the teacher, if in case we go in front of Bhupendra Pandya ji, we have to do this. These two, what is it called? Fingers, you know, so this is called as what? The thumb. The thumb has to actually touch the forehead because this is where the Brahma writes the, it is our belief that Brahmaji writes the fate on these lines. So we touch it saying, you know, oh Guru, please. So this is called as dhyana, the third one. The fourth one, when you go in front of gods, you do this. This is the, what is it called? It is called as, it's called as a Vinnapa in Sanskrit. Vinnapa means surrendering, total surrender. So when you do this, it is towards the God you do this, towards the Guru you do this, towards the friend you do this, towards everyone you do this. This is the Namaste. And in this is Namaste. This is called as Samprarthana. Why did I say this? Because in our Vedas, especially if you know, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, where is this? This is in our Yajurveda. In that, in the Yajurveda, when they said that Acharya Devo Bhava, and God, mother is God, father is God, teacher is God, the guest is God, when they said that, they also said, Tannama ityupasita namyante smaikamaha tat. You know, Dhruji must have already explained it to you. Tat is the word that we use for the Nirguna Parabrahman, the highest omnipotent mass of consciousness, the God that Hindus all believe in, single God. That Tat is neither he nor a she. Tat, that God can be addressed as Nama, Namaste. Namaha iti upasita. So you could actually adore and invoke the God by saying Nama itself, Nama. So that's why when we go in front of any God, we say Nama. Tat Nama iti upasita. So that Nama, when you go in front of people, then you do that. So what are we doing today? We are actually inviting the great elephant God. I know we have only 4 more. We are going to invite the great elephant God called Lord Ganesha, and he is the first one that we need to adore. And for any, so that my God, when he's the one who I also adore at my home. I'm a regular puja, and also I taught him here. And so we will be lighting the lamp, and there are 16 steps to this puja. And when we do the puja, because I'm a priest, so I'm trained, so I want to give you away the secrets, so that you know what is puja. So puja is, how many of you know Genesis, right? Everyone of you know Genesis. I think Christian Genesis means that which explains how the world came about. Hindus also have got a Genesis. Do you know that? What is the name of it? It's called as Purusha Sukta. Hindu Genesis is known as Purusha Sukta. How the world came about is called as Purusha Sukta. Sahasra Sirisha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapa Sabhumin Vishvato Bhutva Atyadishtat Dashangulam. It starts like that. You type this Purusha Sukta in Google and you will get to know. This is actually the genesis of Hinduism, and this is where we explain how the world came about. So puja, when we do, it is very easy for anyone. If you learn Purusha Sukta by heart and you go anywhere and you don't find priest, and often you think the priests are only after money. Of course, I mean the times have changed, and unfortunately Brahmins are actually not paid well, so they just started asking money. So I wouldn't blame them because I'm one of them. So priests, when you don't find a priest, then if you know the Purusha Sukta, divide it so easily. Like everything is mathematical for Hindus. Divide it into 4. Sahasra Sirisha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishwato Vrutva Atyadishtat Dashangulam. So there are 4. First 4, take it and then say, oh God, I invite you. Purusha Evedagam Sarvam Yad Bhutam Yachapavyam Udamradattva Sheshanaha Yadannena Tirohati. Oh God, I offer you a seat. So like that, if you look at the Purusha Sukta and you look at the 16 steps of puja, they exactly match 16 fours. Exactly match. So you will never be able to forget anything. What you need to do, so the scientifically kept there, scientifically given, everything is there, it's so easy to do. So you don't need a priest, you can do it yourself if you know it. And it exactly takes 10 minutes maximum, 10 minutes to do the puja. And Bhagavad Gita, so okay, anyway, let's not go there. I will start the puja. First step in starting any Hindu puja is, what is it? To light the lamp. So we will light the lamp. And before lighting the lamp has got, so all these actually Guruji asked me to do the puja, otherwise normally I would say, okay, come, I will invite somebody to come and do the puja, but today I will be doing it. And I am honored really. God has given me this chance because normally I am a priest. Well, you do it. So I'll make everyone do it and then I don't do it. You know, at my home I can do it, but the outside, you know, I'm the one who's, so today I'm actually, so lighting the lamp is very important. So we light the lamp, all Hindus light the lamp. Why do we light the lamp? Lamp is, our Vedas started with the invocation of the fire, and as a result we light the lamp to symbolize the divinity in every, in every being. Om buddhi ityasvajata vedo pandhanare timmama pasuvashcha mahyamava hajivanam chadishodisha atmanamaranam krutva pranavanchottaranim jnana nirmadhanabhyasat devam rajvalayamyaham. So it is buddhi ityasvajata vedo pandhanare timmama. This is actually from Rigveda, our oldest book. Pasuvashcha mahyamava hajivanam chadishodisha. So actually because of the AC, it might go off, so don't worry, I did light the lamp, so whether it stays or it doesn't stay, doesn't matter. I will try one more time and after that I will give up. It's not an issue at all. And then the second step is actually to ring the bell. Why do you ring the bell? Agamartham tu devanam, gamanartham tu rakshasam, kuru ghantaravam tatra devadahvanalanchanam. To ring the bell, agamartham tu, for the gods to come. Agamartham to for them to come. Who? Devanam, for the gods. Devanam means it's plural. Devanam, for the gods to come. And rakshasam, the bad vibes, bad spirits, and bad vibes, bad thoughts, everything that's there in our brain, so it has to go away. Gamanartham tu rakshasam. Kuru tatra, in that occasion, Ghantaramam kuru. Kuru means do it. Ghantaram, ring the bell. Devata ahvana lanchanam, as a symbol to invite the gods. So I am actually ringing it. Om agamartham tu devanam, gamanartham tu rakshasam, kuru ghantaravam tatra devata ahvana lanchanam. Ring. Devata ahvana lanchanam. Om tadeva laknam sunam tadeva valam chandra valam tadeva vidyavalam deva valam tadeva lakshmipate tenghrigam sparami apadam bhattaram dataram sarvasampadam lokabhiramam shriramam bhuyo bhuyo namamyam sarvamangala mangalye shive sarvarthasadike sharanye triambake gauri narayani namostute. Om. And then very important in the puja is there are 5 great couples. Those who have actually, when you say you have to fight for the law, who has said it? There has to be some role model, for everything to do. So when we do the puja, there has to be role models. So we do have 5 role models whom we always invoke. Every priest has to invoke them. Sri Lakshmi Narayana Bhyan Namaha. Who is Lakshmi Narayana? God is Lakshmi and her husband Narayana. In always Hinduism, women come first, ladies first. Even the gods, when you take, Uma Maheshwar. Uma means Parvati ji. First his wife comes first and then husband comes later. My name is Madhava. You know what it means? You think it is Krishna ji. Madhava means Ma means mother. Dhava means the husband to the mother. We don't know what is his name. Seriously. Ask me, I'm not joking. Dhava means husband. That's all it is. Ma means mother. Mother's husband. What is his name? We don't know. So Lakshmi Narayana Bhyan Namaha. And then the second one, great couple is Uma Maheshwara Bhyan Namaha. That is Uma Maheshwarji. And then Vani Hiranyagarbha Bhyan Namaha, Brahmaji and his wife Saraswati. Vani Hiranyagarbha Bhyan Namaha. And Sachi Purandar. Who is Sachi Purandar? The Cupid god and his wife. Sachi is her name. And then her husband is Purandar. Purandara means the Cupid god. The god who is responsible for all the procreation. And people unnecessarily fall in love only because of this. People get married only because of him. So like that. So he is very dangerous. So beware of him. So you better bow down to him all the time. So Sachi Purandara Bhyanamaha. Indra Adi, and then there are Astik Palakas. Indra Dastik Palak Devata Bhyanamaha. Now please think of your parents who have given you birth. And for whatever it is, but then they have given birth to you. So you got to Close your eyes and think of them. Go to your parents and then say Mata Pitrubhyo Namaha, and then to your Guru. Guru Charanarvindabhya Namaha, Sabedhyo Mahajanebhyo Namaha, Om Sabedhyo Mahajanebhyo Namaha, Om Adya Om Sabedhyo Mahajanebhyo Namaha. Om Atha Prananayamya Om Bhuh Om Bhuvaha Vusvaha Mahanyanaha Tapaha Vusachum Tatsutrarekanyam Bhagavo Devasiddhimahi Dhiyo Yat Prachodaya Adamo Apojyoti Rasomrutam Brahmo Bhuvasorom Iti Achimya Yeshua Swaha Narayana Swaha Madhava Swaha. Okay, so I can't explain all the steps, but very important ones I will still continue to tell you. Om Keshava Om Mama Upata Samasta Tukshidara Shvara Shvara Vishwam Bhute Shivhashra Gattamasa Jigamahaditya Bhute Shveta Rahagosam Dreli Kaliga Bhava Yubu Dvipavashasha Bhattavashasha Pashchimadik Bhage Shalmali Dvipe. This England is known in Indian epics as Shalmali Dvipa, by the way, if you want to know. Shalmali Dvipa. This name, we used to know this long back, not now. So it is all written. So you have to want to go and refer it, go to Google Shalmali Dvipa. United Kingdom is known as Shalmali Dvipa. Shalmali Dvipe, Tamasana Dvitire, Samasa Devata, Gopramana, Dasmatma, Yavaharik, Chandravanina, Sri Subhanaksha, Sivakshakana, Sudoshri, Mahaganati, Dishashi, Mahaganati, Tatum, Samhavada Nivena, Samhavati, Lahu, Upacharascha, Lahu Pujanka, Rishe, the Twan Karasham, Kalasha Pujanka, Rishe, Kalasha which to compare with the Smashtaha, Muleta Sito, Brahma, Matavana, Ukshavasa, Rasavas of the Vipa Sandra, Veda Sam, Vedo Kendarvana, Angai Saita, Save, Kalasam Sumasuta, Atra Gayatri, Savitri, Shanti, Pustikri, Ayam to Deva Pujabdum, Dudakshakara, Iti, Kalasho the Kena, Devam. Puja Dravyani Atmananda Samproksha. This is again the water that we actually do the puja with. It is actually invited into a sacred pot called as Kalasha. And then the Rigvedic prayer says Akalashe Shudhavati Pavitre Parishichate. That water that actually is there in that it seems it came all the way from the middle of the universe. It is there in the Rigveda. If you want to go back, Akalashe Shudhavati Pavitre Parishichate Ukthai Agneshu Varthate. So from the middle of the universe they brought it down. And what? Humbug. Then now go to Google, search NASA found space waters. It seems, the Ganga, when Guruji asked him the question, asked him about the Ganga avatar, and he's going to tell anyway, Lord Shiva has got that Ganga there on the top, the water sprout, yeah. So NASA seemed to have found freshwater reservoirs right in the middle of the galaxy, and that can hold 10,000 Earths. So that much water is there, and then we somehow found that out in our Rigveda, which is almost, even Western historians, they say it is 10,000 years old, that book. In that it is written. And we know the Ganga Avatar anyway. So that particular water we invoke, and then we say, Devam, first you need to do the Deva. Devam, Puja Dravyani, on the Puja Dravyas, on the things that are using, and then Atmanancha, on you. So after the puja is over, after the whole talks are over, if you want to use that water, sprinkle on yourself, all the sins that are committed till now will be vanished and washed off. This is truth. That's what they said. That is why you are supposed to do that in the prayer, in the puja. Priests always invoke a kalash and a water in there. Iti puja dravyana samproksha om gananaham tva ganapatikum bhavahe gamim kavidavashostam yastra nirmanam brahmanasutana shrutam nodini siddhasadam om shimhaganate namaha dhyayami avahayami asana sampayami om sahasrasingrisha purushah sahasraksha sahasrapa sabhumi vishwato vritva atyatishtat dashangulam om shimhaganate namaha avahayami asana sampayami astayoh adhyam sampayami mukhe achamaniyam sampayami Snapayami, Om Snapayami, Om Apuhistamayo Huha, Tano Buja Dhatana, Maherana, Chakshashe, Yoshutamosa, Shubhaditehana, Shutiru Matraha, Smarakaha, Siksha Yudha, Apo Jiladhatana, Om Shubhagana Pranama, Sanan Sopayami, Sanan Sudhakami Sopayami, Vastrik Sopayami, Vastrik Mate, Pushpan Sopayami, Om Vignovedam Sopayami, Vignovedam Marabam Palista, Vidapati Sajam Prostad, Aishimagram, Vitamin Jubram, Vignovedam Marmasteha, Om Shubhagana Pranama, Vignovedam Sopayami. ओम विद्यापति समर्पयामि ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः पुष्पे पूजयामि सुमुखाय नमः एकदन्ताय नमः कपिलाय नमः गजकर्णिकाय नमः लंबोदराय नमः विकटाय नमः विघ्नराजाय नमः गणाध्यक्षाय नमः शूर्पकर्णाय नमः हेरम्बाय नमः स्कन्दपूर्वजाय नमः गणाध्यक्षाय नमः ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः नानाविध परिमलपत्र पुष्पाक्षतान् समर्पयामि पूजयामि ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः महागणाधिपतये नमः पूजयामि ओम नैवेद्यम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् तत्तं तत्तेन अर्धं when you offer food to gods in the afternoon you have to say satyam tvartena parishinchami, and when you offer the gods in the night time you should say ardham tvartena parishinchami. Ardham means the truth, that which is actually the whole day that you have seen. That is called as Artha. Satyam is that which you are going to see. Truth is you are going to see it, Satya. Artha is something that which you have already witnessed. What have you witnessed? You have witnessed a miracle. What is it? That God has made you live, you and me, till now. He could have just, like that, he would have taken away, and we wouldn't have been here, but we are here. That is a miracle. The miracle is to be able to breathe properly, to be able to walk on our feet, to be able to think properly without going insane. That is a miracle. So, Artham Tvartena Parishinchami, Amrutamastu, Amrutamastaranasi Swaha, Om Shimahaganathate Namaha, Avasanavedyardham, Naplanevedya Nivedayami, Om Planevedya Nivedayami, Om Dhupmagrapyami, Om Yatpurusham Jalatuhu, Katidhapayan, Okangamashakau Vahu, Kaburu Bada Uchete, Om Mahaganathate Namaha, Dhupmagrapyami, Om Mahaganathate Namaha, दीपंदश्यामि ओम साक्षी एकांत संयुक्तं वदन आयोजितं मया विधानं मंगलदीपं त्रैलोक्यदिव्याभा भक्त्यादीपं प्रयच्छामि देवाय परमात्मने त्राहि मां नरकाघोरात् दिव्य ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. This is Sri Chandran Jyotindarshayami. And again, when you do puja, you are supposed to use rice. But if in case Lord Vishnu and his wife Lakshmi ji and anyone Vishnu Parivar, you always use the yellow colored rice. When you do the puja to the Shiva Parivar, Lord Shiva, his wife Gauri ji and Parvati ji, you could use kumkum. But actually when you do the Ganesh Puja, you are always supposed to use dhavala, very white rice. Lord Shiva also is supposed to use white rice. Akshataan dhavalaan divyam tapasottama pujitam arpayami mahabhaktya prachida tav pujite. So that's what we need to do. So you are going to offer this, and after the entire talks are over, you come here and then just take a little bit of rice grains and drop them in front of Ganapati ji. I will be sitting there, okay, and later, not now. Okay. Now we actually come to the end of the puja and seek the blessings of Lord Ganesha. And please forgive me, I had to run through the puja, but I hope you understood it. This is called like Shama Prabdhana. That means, God, we do not know how to really invoke you, but we did invoke you. And this priest has said whatever, we don't know whether he said truth or, that's also it. So, Avahanam Najanami, I do not know how to invite you. Avahanam means invitation, proper invitation protocol. Najanami, I do not know. Avahanam Najanami, Najanami Visarjanam, I do not know how to send you, give you a proper send off. Najanami Visarjanam, Yat Pujitam Maya Deva, however I have performed this adoration towards you, O Maya Deva, O my God. Paripurnam tadastute, you make it fulfilled. So please forgive me as your child and understand that I really wanted you to be here. I really wanted to adore you. I really wanted to do everything, but really wanted. But I may have not done it the way that you wanted it, Lord. But still, because I am your son, because I am your devotee, please forgive me and make this puja successful. And may all you find happiness in life. I seek blessings for you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Namo Namah.